Hey, what's good, everybody? It's Parlay with Jay. Today I'm going to share two out of my four bets I'm placing on tonight's two games for the NBA playoffs. The first one here, let's hop into it. We have the Suns at the Mavericks. The Suns are up 2-0. Um, and one of the reasons why I really looked at this parlay is for several reasons, right? So, first, let's start off with the first leg here. We got Spencer Dinwiddie over 2.5 assists. All right. So during the season, he averaged over 5.8 assists. Okay. And I felt like because the past two games, he had 4 assists and 2 assists. And that was per about 29 minutes. I do think that, as we know, playoffs is defenses are better, but role players play better on the road. So I think that does well for Spencer Dinwiddie, um, playmaking, as well as um, the people who he passed the ball to. Because as we know, assists are predicated on other people making their shots. I mean, I could be getting people open shots and just not knocking them down, right? But they are at home, so I think that the people who he passed the ball to, I think that they hit it, and then they make a couple more shots, and I think that he can definitely get near his season average. We heard Jason Kidd say pretty critical of the team, in my opinion, but it was like, hey, look, Luka's doing everything. We need people to knock down some more shots. So I do think that he draws up some stuff for his playmakers as well as his shot makers, which leads me to Maxi Kleber, right? So, Maxi on the past two games, the first game he had 19, the second game he had 9, 5 of 8 from the three, and then 0 from three. I don't think he makes 0 from three. Again, he shot 32% on the season. And in the regular season, he averaged around 7 points a game, right? I think that he gets good minutes. I want to say he had 25 and then 28 in the playoffs in general. He's been getting more minutes, but I think he gets even more minutes in this matchup to kind of pull DeAndre Ayton out the paint to allow Luka to take, mismatches such as Chris Paul one-on-one. Or even Devin Booker's kind of a mismatch because Luka's so big. He's like 6'7", 6'8", and he has a little size to him too. So I think Maxi, he stays outside the paint too, and he shoots a lot, right? And we even saw at one point in the Jazz series, he put up 11 threes. Another time he put up 5. Another time he put up 5. Another time he put up 4. Every now and then he'll have a 1 for 5 or 0 for 1 game. But I mean, he also is going to get some buckets near the paint. He is 6'10", and he does play power forward and center. So I like this here for at least 8 points, basically. And Brunson, same concept with Spencer Dinwiddie. Role players feel better at home on the playoffs. Brunson has been off. He's a good player. He averages 5 assists on the season. The past couple of games on the road, he had 2 and 3 and 2. As we know, role players play better at home. So I think that when he's facilitating those players who catch the ball, that they do make their shots and that they're successful. Okay. So let's break down the next parlay, right? I want y'all to take a look at this one. Y'all tell me which one y'all like more. We have the Suns here for plus 425, 3 legs. Y'all know I like my 3 legs. $45 wager, 236. I have about $160, $170 worth of bets open for tonight. And I'll share another one with y'all. I really like this one as well. Joel Embiid is doing everything he can to try to play. Look, man, the dude has an orbital fracture. It's just not smart to play with an orbital fracture. I mean, it's a fracture in your face, okay, and near your eye socket. So it's just not something that I would do. But he may try to do it anyway. I doubt it. Even if he does, he has a thumb injury, right? So he's not really scoring how he was prior to that. Okay. So I don't think that he plays. So that kind of leads me to taking the Heat to cover on that game. Okay. James Harden, I took the under 24. Look, he hasn't cracked 24 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It has maybe 10 games ago, but for the past 10 games, he's averaged under 20. Okay. Look, James and the odds are still good on this. I did take the over on him once when Embiid was out to see if he was gonna have a flashback game, which he didn't. I'm gonna think he is no flashback game to have had with him. Looks like he can't get by anybody. He's not a fast break player, and when the heat is set, that is tough. They can switch everything, and he's just is not the same. And he shot really good from the field, not really good, but he shot pretty good from the field last game, 6 of 15, and he only had 20 points. He hasn't had more than 2 3-pointers. You can say, well, Jared, maybe he can have from 30. This season, he's only averaging 33%, which is bunk. And he's never shot more than 2 threes. Like I said, the highest in the past 10 games has been 22. So that's the second leg. And then we got Tobias Harris. So Tobias Harris is an excellent, every now and then you have certain players where you just get really quality lines from. And I like Tobias Harris. He's one of those players that I feel like you get a quality line. They dropped the over again, which I don't understand why they did that. Before, I think last game was like over 18.5. He had to get 19. I mean, look, the dude can get 17 points. He averaged that on the season per 34 minutes while playing with James Harden, Tyrese Maxey, Matisse Thybulle, and Joel Embiid. Okay, he averaged 17. Okay, he shot 48% from the field. Dude's a good player. Okay, so we know Joel Embiid's out, so scoring has to come from somewhere. The past 2 games against Miami, 27 to 21, 11 to 18 from the field, and 9 to 17 from the field. Okay, so I like him here to hit 17. He's at home. They play better at home. Joel Embiid's out. They still got to score. Okay, so we have 3 legs here for odds of 320, $45 wager. I flat bet. I am making a video on flat betting. I've been uploading educational videos. Check out my playlist if you're interested. And make sure that you subscribe and click the notification bell so you can get these updates to learn about some of the intricacies of betting if you're interested. And so this would pay me out $189. Like I said, I went into this tonight with these 2 games with about $160 worth of bets, maybe 180. I gotta look at the other ones. For the most part, they always are flat bets unless I have a free bet, which kind of throws that off. So if I go on with 180, if I hit on just one of my 4 bets, I'm +9 on the day, and the other 3 parlays will put me in the green. That's my approach: minimizing risk, maximizing opportunity. And I've been pretty successful with that. If you have any questions, I'll be more than glad to answer. Leave a comment under the video. And if you're interested in joining a growing sports betting community, we'd love to have you. Click the link in the description as well. If you're betting today, hope you enjoy the game and good luck betting. Peace out, guys.